Hi, my name is Dr. Todd Rowe, and I'm here to share a few tips on the homeopathic medicine Lachesis, or the Bushmaster Snake. Before I start, just wanted to say that nothing in this material is meant to diagnose, cure, prescribe, or treat any illness. Please consult your homeopathic practitioner for treatment options. As I mentioned, this remedy comes from the Bushmaster snake, which is indigenous to South America and lives in Colombia rainforests. It's one of the first remedies that we studied in homeopathy and was discovered by Constantine Hering in about 1830. This remedy is used acutely for hepatitis, menopausal hot flushes, heavy periods or metorrhagia, migraine headaches, ear infections, ovarian cysts, gastritis or peptic ulcers, and sciatica. So a broad range of indications for this remedy. Some of the mental symptoms that oftentimes accompany the physical complaints of a person needing Lachesis are that they tend to be fairly loquacious and fairly jealous and somewhat haughty and egotistical. They also can have problems with frequent anger and temper outbursts. Body temperature of people who need this remedy typically is fairly hot, and they are worse from heat, and their complaints often come on the left side of the body. It can be a useful remedy for hemorrhoids or varices, particularly when there's a strong purple discoloration to the veins. And they feel, as I mentioned, fairly hot and are averse to constriction. They don't like tight clothes, particularly around the neck, people who need this remedy. Typically, they are better with the period and worse at the time of menopause, and it's a useful remedy for many menopausal problems. Also, they typically feel worse during pregnancy. Also, when you suppress the discharges that come naturally, it can aggravate people who need this remedy. As I mentioned, it's one of our main remedies for menopausal hot flushes. It's a very useful remedy for hemorrhage of any kind, particularly when it's more blue or purple. And typically, Lachesis patients feel better with any kind of discharge. I mentioned the migraine headaches. It's one of our most common migraine headache remedy, particularly when they occur on the left and they're worse from heat and the quality is throbbing. It's very useful for women who have hot flushes that predominantly affect the face. It can also even be used for nosebleed, particularly when it occurs on the left side. It's one of our main remedies for left-sided sore throats that are worse swallowing liquids and better swallowing solids. They're also better from cold drinks and worse from hot drinks. There can be a lump sensation in the throat and aversion, as I mentioned, to touch at the throat of any kind. Very useful, as I said, for hemorrhoids that are congested, and one of our main remedies for premenstrual syndrome, where someone may have symptoms of being irritable or jealous or depressed, or just simply have a lot of flushes of heat. It's useful for sciatica, particularly sciatica that comes on during pregnancy and is worse from sitting. And one of our main remedies for varicose veins, particularly that come on during pregnancy. You can compare this remedy to lycopodium or club moss, nitric acid, or Hepar sulfuris. You can order this remedy at orders@amchof.org, or you can find out more about this remedy and other acute care remedies by finding out about our acute care program at acutecare@amchof.org. Thank you very much.